This is the week 5 discussion for technology and media, and this week we were to submit an initial discussion post that includes the following, and how we would complete the following sentences. I used to think my digital devices were, and then now I have begun to consider how digital devices are. So beginning with how I used to think my digital devices were. I thought my digital devices used to be ways to cure boredom, and they did for a very good portion of my childhood. There were long periods of time where there wasn't much going on. My parents were homebodies and never traveled because we didn't have the money. So I spent a lot of hours being bored. So I spent a lot of time on like my Xbox 360 and Kindle Fire, like as a young kid. And then on top of this, my mom primarily had a negative view on technology when it came to me as a kid, and I always had limits, which only increased that boredom exponentially. That kind of led me to like form sneaky habits and learning to hide and smuggle like devices from parents as a young child. But then as I got older, as we get into now I have begun to consider how digital devices are question. Nowadays, now that I'm a legal adult and I don't really have the supervision or limits that I had when I was a kid, and I have digital devices that I own and paid for with my own money, I look at technology in a very different way than I did as a child. As I get older and accrue like more memories and knowledge of my faith and contemplate what I've been through in life when it comes to my disease and medical history, I've realized that recently, meaning like over the past few years, I've used technology not as a cure for boredom, but as a distraction from suffering, pain, or trauma. I enter a virtual world, so I don't have to focus on my limitations and pain in the real physical world. And though this isn't the primary reason I like play video games and stuff, but it certainly plays a part.